kicks off a new coalition aimed to make neighborhoods safer.
So what are we going to say about this big area of snow approaching from the southwest?
Who would you pick, your pet or your spouse? NBC4 starts right now. 105 homicides last year, and the summer of 2010, one of the bloodiest in Columbus's history. Here in the dead of winter, the city is working to make sure that when the temperatures climb this spring, there won't be a deadly repeat. From the mayor to those wearing a badge to those living there, NBC4's Tom Brockman has the bottom line on a newly formed group and asks the mayor how it's going to benefit you.
Every time I walk up the street, I see something different.
Richard Osborne has only lived on the city's Near East Side for half a year, but you name it, he's experienced it.
You hear gunshots all the time. You know, there's a man right down the street, right across the street from Kroger's. Just got beat to death.
You are the eyes, you're the ears.
Tuesday night, Mayor Coleman kicked off the Coalition for a Nonviolent Columbus. It's comprised of community members and leaders from across the city. They'll function as a think tank to address crime and violence, as well as encourage neighbors to get involved. Coleman says the organization will also review applications for neighborhood grants of up to $1,000. The mayor has set aside approximately $50,000 for those grants in his proposed budget. How does this coalition make me safer as a resident?
Well, what it is an opportunity for the residents to step up and say, I have an idea.
He says this coalition offers a structured way to pitch ideas. Ideas like the ones he says were mentioned throughout last summer's spike in violence.
We're going to get together, talk about best practices in addressing nonviolence or violence and crime in our communities, and I think we'll be able to share ideas, and that makes a lot of sense to me.
Meanwhile, Osborne hopes the coalition impacts his neighborhood as intended.
All things can be repaired, and I'm sure he got his hands full though, but all things can be repaired.
The coalition will meet again next month. Now, these members were handpicked by the city, so if you want to get involved and find out who is involved in this coalition from your area, you can find a list of members on our website at NBC4i.com. Reporting live from the newsroom, Tom Brockman, NBC4.
And we thank you, Tom. Now, the video here is